Hello YouTubers, this is Crypto Inspector, and in today's episode we're gonna talk about Gods Unchained. It's an NFT game, it's quite popular, it's similar to Hearthstone, and I'm gonna go through explaining a lot of features about it and benefits and tips and the dashboard, and then you'll get a lot of understanding about the game and why it's quite interesting. So first of all, I want to talk about its own crypto. So this is its own crypto. It's called Gods Unchained. It's listed in most exchanges. Crypto.com has Gods. You can buy from there also. As you can see, it reached all-time high about €6, and then probably a lot of players sold out and made a lot of money. Now let's talk about the history of it and how many players play it. So you've got about 13 million Gods Unchained NFTs in game. There's about 65,000 unique asset holders, and it has an overall worth of $52 million worth of assets in game. There's about 500,000 players playing the game since January 2022, and it's a big trend. Okay. So what is the game about? Okay, it's about gods. So you have the god of light, the god of war, and each god has his own basically decks and special cards which you can basically buy and trade, and then you play online with other players. So first of all let's start how you can install the game and get started. So you need to visit their website, you sign in here, you make an account, they will ask you for an email, and then you will also need a MetaMask account. Okay, so this is MetaMask. It's an e-wallet where you can store the cryptos, and you will have to download and install, which I'll make a video on that later, the Gods network, so you can accept it. But the game accepts Ethereum and several assets, which I'm gonna go through them later. So I'll link also, as I said, the video in the description, how you can step-by-step install the MetaMask, and you will have to connect it to the game. Okay, so let's go now through the game. So once you install it, I'll explain the dashboard. Okay, so this is where you're gonna end up. This is the dashboard. So they have a ranking system. I'll explain now the ranking system. Okay, so regarding the ranking system, as you can see here, they have 12 ranks. I have a deck which is worth less than $10. I'll link that in the description. Okay, and I have reached Auric Gold with that. Okay, so it's quite a good deck, cheap. It's a war deck basically, and also I'll link the link to my Twitch account, which I do play with this deck, and you can see how it goes and basically how it is. So let's go back through the dashboard. So this is where you're gonna get started. So you go here, select deck, and as you can see here, for each god, so the god of magic, the god of light, the god of nature, they already have for you pre-selected basically decks. Okay, so you can literally start straight away with your decks, with any warrior, with any god basically, and play the game. So let me go back here. So you have all the decks here, all the warriors. That's the deck that I'm gonna be sharing. I keep changing it from time to time, but this is quite a good point. So here you can see that it has its own currencies. It has the flux, and it has this other currency here, where what you can do with those is basically you can go to the workshop here. Just a second. You can go to the forge, and this is where you actually mint NFTs. That's one way to mint NFTs from there. So you go there, you select it, and it gives you there you see, you select it, and then you can start fusing, and this is how much it will cost you to mint one NFT of this. Now you're gonna be asking me where are the NFTs and everything, and how it works and everything. Okay, I'm jumping into the NFTs because a lot of players want to know where are my NFTs, because you will play the game and you'll understand like you don't have any NFTs in the beginning. Okay, so all the NFTs and all these cards, they are not NFTs. When you forge NFTs, okay, this is where it becomes an NFT. What you'll need to do is you'll need to go to basically Immutable X and visit their marketplace, connect your MetaMask wallet, and you will have here another basically section where all your assets are. So you have here Ethereum, and this is the gods that I farmed so far, From there, these are your NFTs. So these are my NFTs. This is what I own, and I'm actually selling some of them because there's a deck that I don't like. So I'm gonna sell it, and then with the same money, I'm gonna make another deck. Okay, and when you forge from what I showed you before, it will come here to your wallet. So if you want to display and actually check your cards, at the moment I haven't seen a solution where you can display them in the portfolio of MetaMask, but they will be displayed here in Immutable X, and you can sell them, buy, etc. Okay, so that's the part of how you can own NFTs in the game and how you can sell them. So let's go back to the dashboard and explain further. So here you have the ranking system. You earn fragments, that's the first currency, and the flux. Okay, how do you earn? So here they have basically now a daily promotion where the first 3 games you play, you earn twice the fragments. And as you can see here, these are the fragments which they will reset in 24 hours, and they will tell you how much of the crypto you will earn. So from 274 fragments, I got 1.29 worth of this crypto, which is equivalent to about 35 cents of this crypto. Now, remember, it was 6 euros. So basically in one day, I could have made 6 euros if the crypto would have been up, which is most likely it's gonna go up because it's quite popular. And as you can see here, 1.31 million worth of, basically $14,000 worth of this crypto, 14,000 times 30 cents has been given on a daily basis. So there's quite a lot of money. If you're into money and gaming, why not? I mean, if you're playing games, why not earn some passive income on a game that you like and you enjoy, right? And also, most importantly, you own the card games. These are your cards. You can do whatever you want, sell them, and etc. So this is the dashboard. Okay, so when you start here, there is also the loadouts. This is where basically the design of it will show in the game when you play, basically. And then you have here the direct challenge, where you can basically duel, play with another player. You put the unique code here and you can duel with the other player. There's a tutorial here. It's quite interesting. I would suggest you to go through it if it's the first time that you played games, card games, or if you're familiar with Hearthstone, just install the game and you're gonna see a lot of similarities. I'll make a video about also the advantages and the disadvantages of Gods Unchained with Hearthstone, but in my opinion, it's overall better. Okay. And also there's the solo, where you can practice with basically an NPC. Okay, and here you can select your deck, and you can form a deck, or select a pre-deck, and then you click play, and you're playing the game. Now I want to go to the market. Okay, so let's explain about the market. So this is the market, the Immutable X that I explained. These are the cards here, and just to show you, like there is cards that are like, this is $1 billion worth of card. There's crazy money in this game. Like, look at that. Okay, this card is 1 billion. There's so many cards as 1 billion, but not to worry about that. I've tried with my deck, which is less than $10, and I've reached to rank 9. And I'm still testing the game, so you don't need a lot of money, if you might think, like, to get a good deck or anything. So the marketplace, as I said, is the place where you have your balance. You can withdraw here, basically. I'll make also a video about that. The gods to your MetaMask wallet. And also you can buy, trade, and there's several currencies that you can use. So I'll go through it right now. So you see there is ApeCoin, there's Checkmate, Ethereum, Gods Unchained, Guild of Guardians. So you can sell and trade with different assets. Okay, so that was the marketplace. The collection is where you can see all your cards. Okay, so here, these are all my cards. You can check them, and you can sort them by tribe, by health, by type, by god. Okay, and just to explain some things that I've learned that was quite important. So you see the colors here, the blue here represent the god. Okay, so the red is the god of war. The gray are the common cards, okay? And as you can see here, the gray here, basically, that means that's a normal card. It's a common card. When it's blue, means it's better than a common, okay? And then you have this one. This color here is that it's a legendary card, okay? So these are the legendary cards, and you've got the blue and you've got the purple, which is this one here, which is rare. So if you can sort them by rarity, you can see here, you've got the common, which is the gray here, you've got the blue and the blue here, and the purple ones and the legendary ones. Okay, so the collection is the place where you can browse your cards. This is the board basically that I was explaining before. So when you play in game, you will see a board there, and it explains, basically it displays the board as a design thing. Okay, you can get boards, there are ways, but it's not that simple. And also there's trinkets where are allocated in the board. So let's go through the workshop. The workshop is where you can basically build your decks. Okay, you create your decks, and so as you can see here, you click here and you start to build your decks. 0, 1, 2, 3 are the gems, how much you need to spend to play a card. Okay, so now a good way to find decks is, I'll show you now. So you just Google decks Unchained. This website, I'll link it in the description. It's quite good. You can see here a lot of decks. You can build a deck. If you go to decks, okay, and you choose here, these are the styles, okay? There's different styles, and then the gods. So you've got the god of death, okay, and then you can see here the worth. So basically this is 6,000, 7,000 nearly worth of a deck. Okay, what you're gonna do if you're just starting up, you can just see here there's about 70 cents worth of deck, and if you go on it, you can copy this deck here, okay, and you will have to import deck here, and you copy it here, and then it will import the whole deck for you. Okay, so that is the workshop. You've got the forge, which I explained. This is the place where you can get the NFTs, and the other place is the Immutable X, which I showed earlier. This one here, where you can buy directly the NFTs, and how you do that is you will have to deposit to your MetaMask wallet and then transfer them here, and then you can use them in game. Okay, so also you have the open packs, where by playing a game, I opened so many packs, probably about 50 packs. I'm level 30 now, and I remember I opened more than 50 packs. It's quite easy to level up in the beginning. You'll get a lot of packs, you get a lot of cards, and this is where basically you can start building up. You know what? I'm gonna play one ranked game now. Okay, let's go through it and I'll show you how it is. So once you select the deck, you can either select a pre-selected deck, or you can create your own, or you can go through basically this website that I showed you with the decks, this one here, copy and buy, and then go through it. So this is the deck that I'm gonna share. Okay, I'm basically S plus now, which is rank 8, if I remember. So it's Midnight Shadow, which is rank 8, but I did reach to Auric Gold with this. As you can see here, I'm gonna reach that soon, and it's quite a good deck. Okay, we're gonna go through the game and I'll explain how it is actually in the game. So when you click play, this is how it is. It loads, it matches you with a player, with a god. And let's explain, and I'll show you how it is. It's quite interesting. If you have any question about it, you can link it in the description. I'll make several parts of this game, like how you can buy NFTs, how you can trade them, how you can sell them, and you know, different parts, because it took me quite some time to actually understand it, but it's not that hard. Okay, I like it though because you actually own the cards. Okay, so and you don't need much money. I thought, like, when I saw the $1 billion worth of card, I'm like, no way, then the more money you have, the more you'll build up. No, it's not like this. It's quite innovative. You can also reach quite high ranking with quite economic decks, like the one I have. It's just about $7. When you start the game, you'll select the hero power, okay? Each hero has 3 powers, okay? So I'll select this, deal 2 damage to your opponent's god. And then it will give you basically some cards to start, okay? There are several... What you need to know is if you're the first one who's starting the game, these are gems. The gems represent, each gem is the cost of the cards, okay? So if you're the first one who's playing, you will get 1 extra gem that you can use, and the other player will get 3 extra gems as an advantage. So as I said, you get 3 cards, so I'm the one who's playing first, so I get 3 cards only. What you want to start is with the low cost cards, okay? So I'm starting with the 1s. And because I know my cards, I'll select these. And this is how it is. So as you can see here, this is the hero power. So deal 2 damage. And this is the opponent's hero power. You start with 3 cards. So my bad, sorry. If you're starting, you get 4 cards. And... No, that's correct. So I get here 3. I'm not starting. He's starting, so he get 1 extra gem. I get 3 extra gems, okay, to use, which I'll show you how it is. So I'm gonna throw my card, and I'll use this gem, as you can see here, and I can play another card, okay, and I'll play this card. Give +2, +1 to a creature. This is a magic card, let's say. I'll lower the volume a bit here. So that's better. Okay, and then now that you played your gems, you can't play anything else. You click this button here so you can hand the turn to your opponent. These here, basically, these are extra Sanctum cards, okay? So every time you hit your hero, or there are some special cards like this one, Blessed. This is the thing. You get here, you get some currency, okay, which is you can spend them to get additional cards when you don't have cards, okay? So now I'm gonna play the card here, this one, and this is the one I was saying to you. So here, each player gains 9 favor. Increase the favor. This is the currency where you can do it. So I'll play that. And as you can see here, I have 9 favors. With 15 favors, I can get additional cards on the right. So when you play, you can basically... You see it's highlighted. When it's highlighted, that means you can play the card. So this one has confused, as you can see here. When you highlight it, it explains everything. Confused. When attacking a creature with confused, it has a 50% chance to attack a random valid enemy. As you can see, I chose this, but it attacked the hero. Okay, so you have to learn about the abilities. Okay, it's quite interesting, and it will take some time. This is your decks. He has 24 cards. You have 26 cards. This is the board that I was explaining before, and you have to wait for your turn to play. So each player, you get additional gems, as you can see here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when it goes to 6, you need 2 turns to get the 6 full, and then you have again 2 turns to get the 7, 3 turns to get the 7 gems, which represent here. So this card is 1 gem. It costs 1 gem. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So he's already having a lot of cards, and I have a lot of cards. So on the board. Yep, I got that right. I'm gonna go aggro. This deck is aggro. Aggro means aggressive. So I need to go face, it's called in the game, and hit him in the face basically as much as I can. As you can see here, I have 20 favors, so I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna get this one, and here you go, I got a card. So deck, if you're gonna download it, I'll link it in the description. It's aggro. It's called aggro. When it's aggro, it's aggressive. So you need to focus not on the board minions, but on the face. So as you see here, I'm playing with a lot of cards in the board. And my aim is not to eliminate the cards here, but to kill him as fast as possible. So that's why I chose this deck, because you don't need to have a really good expensive deck to basically progress and win. All you need to do is face him, and in most of the times you win like this. As you can see here, I'm gonna play this card, which gives +2/+2. And this has a Frenzied. Okay, now what's Frenzied? So I'll hit him now in the face. Bam, it's Frenzied. So the card that I'm gonna get now has +1/+1 additional. So it costs 2 gems. I can use one here and play it. Again, you focus on the face, because this is a deck on the face. So already he has 14 health, and I believe I'm gonna win this match as we're going. Click this, and then the opponent is playing. So what you need to do is, once you get the deck, as you can see here, you need to read about the abilities. You can watch my Twitch, how I'm playing this deck. I have more matches, so you get familiar with it. And then slowly you get a hang of it. This is a light god. Okay, so he's more into healing and buffing the cards. I'm the war, which is the god of war, which is a warrior, and he's quite aggressive with his basically abilities. This is a very good card. Okay, that's purple. That's quite rare. I'm gonna risk it, because this is confused. Please go to the head. Yes, it went to the head. Okay, and then when you get this here, it's a weapon. Okay, and this is basically where you can use it on the minions or on him directly. I'll get this card. Quite interesting. So what is Frontline? Frontline. So I'll play this card. Frontline. Okay, this one here. They have to attack this minion before they attack me or any minion. So that protects these minions, so I can finish him off, because he has only 5 health, and I want to finish him off as fast as possible. I'm not gonna explain everything. Okay, there's a lot of things in the game, but you will learn a lot from this video. How to install it, basic concept. Okay, now he did that. That's quite annoying. Let's see, can I win it? It's quite debatable. I believe I will win this match. Let's see. Face, focus on the face. Blitz. Blitz is like, you see, as I played the card, I can directly basically attack with it. So this armor is quite interesting. So you don't need to attack it, because if I attack it now, it will not make any damage to it, because there's armor. So armor is like -1 attack. So you need minimum 2 attack to hit him 1 damage. Okay. This one here, ward, you see this blue thing here, that's like you cannot use an ability to kill him, a magic card to destroy it. It basically dodges it with this ability. This backline, it's a new feature. Basically what it does is you cannot destroy this card. It needs to be the last card in order to destroy it. If it's not the last card, you cannot destroy it. You need to destroy all these cards to reach this one. And usually they have special abilities. Let's see. Am I gonna win this match? It's quite debatable. It's quite debatable. Let's see. You have emotes here. Okay, so that's how you communicate with players. There's no chat. I think I lost it by 1 health. I can't believe that. And I know why. Because I hit a minion in the beginning. You see, this deck, you literally... You see, he has 1 armor. I didn't make him any damage. So as you see here, this deck, it needs to be full aggro. If it's not full aggro, the chances of you winning is not quite a lot. Now, because I made one mistake in the beginning, which is here, if I had hit him in the head in the beginning, I would have won this match. So now I lost this match, but it was quite close and quite interesting. You can also concede from here, just not to see the pain, okay? And that's it. So that was the video today. I hope you learned about Gods Unchained. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment. I'll make several videos. That was a long video because I wanted to explain everything in one video, and then I'll make some short videos and explain more about every feature about it. As you can see here, when you win a game, you have an XP level. I'm level 31, so I got 200 XP. And also, this is the ranking system. So you have a shield, okay? So you need about two losses, and then you lose the shield, and then you get deranked. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe to my channel, like and share, and Crypto Inspector is out.